All right, here we go. Oh, whoa. Scene one, take one. You can't make everyone happy. That never gets old. Hopefully my hair looks good. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Troy Talks a Lot, where I talk a lot. I actually do talk a lot, but then I condense it down to just like the best parts, because I don't want you to just like listen to me ramble on for like 2 hours, which I really can do. Like I could talk to myself for 2 hours if I really wanted to. I could probably talk to a wall or a rock, but we're not going to do that, all right? We're just going to keep it short, condensed, concise, and to the point. I had a great time in Barcelona, in case you were wondering. I feel like I drank every day on that vacation. Anyways, my mom was texting me yesterday saying that all of her girlfriends are now sending her my videos, these videos. And they're all laughing because they're like, oh, what does Troy know about, what does he know? He's only in his 20s. But my mom sent me all these videos and they were laughing. I guess I'm in their group chats now and they're, going back and forth with ideas and whatnot. And one of them sent her a comment on one of my videos saying, this is so cringe, this is that, blah, blah, blah. And I go, Mom, you know what? You just can't make everyone happy. So I figured, why not make that today's topic? You can't make everyone happy. I have so much to say, such little time, so let's just get right into it. Let's go, McNibbles, here, right there, buddy. I think that's his name. I don't even know this guy's name. He just kind of chills with me. If I've learned anything over the past 2, 3, 4 years of being on social media, in which is kind of an interesting job because I'm really just putting my entire life out there for the world to just judge. I've realized, and I hate when people say, oh, it's taken me 7 years, it's taken me a lifetime to understand that you just can't make everybody happy. I feel like I figured that out pretty damn quick. It's crazy that everyone has an opinion and everyone's entitled to that opinion, but people love to have opinions on others that they don't even have a relationship with, which blows my mind. And for those people that are getting the judgment casted on them, that's where I just kind of go, hey, you know what? You can't make everybody happy. If you try to make everybody happy, and if you try to change every single narrative of people's opinions on you or their perceptions of you, you will drive yourself absolutely freaking insane. I've just seen so many people in this industry go crazy trying to change the perception that others have of them. Here's what I learned from my industry, is that people always have something to say. They just always do. Whether it's good or whether it's bad. Everyone has an opinion. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. Everyone will cast judgment on you. Good judgment, bad judgment. Judgment is judgment. Perception is perception. Opinions are opinions. Long story short, everybody has something to say. Everybody will have something to say. It's as simple as this. Ready? Let's go to extreme. Let's say there's 11 puppies and a hotel fire. Let's just throw it out there, right? Somebody goes and saves 10 of those 11 puppies. You'd have a ton of people being like, oh my God, you are a hero, praising you. This man is a hero. He just saved 10 puppies from a hotel fire. Like, what an angel. Then you'd have people on the other hand being like, you only saved 10 of the 11. Why weren't you able to get to the 11th? Regardless, everyone has something to say. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, you could be the nicest person in the world. You could be curing cancer and somebody would still have something to say about you. So what people do wrong, it's much easier said than done. I'm still trying my best to get at this as well. People drive themselves like absolutely absurdly insane, trying to change the perception that other people have on them. The more you try to change the narrative that one has on you, that probably doesn't even know who the fuck you are, the more you're just going to lose yourself. You will lose yourself trying to change the narrative that somebody has on you. Or the opinion. I'll say opinion. People drive themselves literally insane trying to change the opinion that somebody has on themselves, whether or not it's true or false. I've seen so many people in my industry over the year, because they hear rumor, half the time it's not true. They drive themselves so insane trying to clear up this rumor, try to change the perception that people have of them, which ultimately just makes it a bigger issue. As hard as it is to do, just don't give into it. Everyone's going to talk about you, whether or not it's true or it's false. It's as simple as, I saw this one guy on TikTok. He was at a conference and he was a motivational speaker, and he just picked one guy out of the crowd and he goes, I hate your fucking blue hair. Your blue hair looks like shit. And the guy was blonde, or he was brunette. He didn't have blue hair. Motivational speaker turns to the fan and goes, how's that make you feel? And the guy goes, Okay. And he's like, you don't feel like anything, right? Because you don't have blue hair. And the guy's like, yeah, no, I don't have blue hair. He's like, you believe that you don't have blue hair, right? He's like, yeah, I believe that I don't have blue hair because I don't have blue hair. He goes, now what if someone said, you're fucking stupid. You're good for nothing. He's like, do you believe that? He goes, you will only ever get offended by what you believe. If you believe that you're a fantastic teacher, you're a fantastic teacher and nobody could tell you differently. If you believe that you're a great soccer player, you're a fantastic soccer player. If you believe that you're going to make the next Louis Vuitton and all these people are going to cast judgment on, oh, you're so dumb, you're never going to make it, whatever, but you believe it, it'll never affect you. It will absolutely never affect you because you don't believe in other people's criticism. You will only get affected by people's opinions if you believe that their opinion is true. I don't even know where that came from. That was really good. So the best thing that you can do is just be you. It's difficult when people say just be you. That's when you start to freeze up and you're like, okay, well, who the fuck am I? And what makes it more difficult is that you can't have somebody tell you who you are. Who you are is who you believe. If you believe that you are the best soccer player in the world, that's who you are. Now, don't get that mixed up thinking, okay, because I believe I'm the best soccer player, other people are going to think I'm the best soccer player. But if you think you're the best soccer player in the world, then you're the best soccer player in the world. To you, you are the best soccer player in the world. If you think, oh, I'm dumb, I'm stupid, I'm a piece of shit, then you're dumb, stupid, and a piece of shit. That doesn't mean, however, that other people around you perceive you that way. It's the same way as people think, oh my gosh, that person has it really all together. That relationship between so-and-so and so-and-so is just magical. I hope my marriage is the slightest amount of that one day. They perceive it that way because that's how they see it. But it could be an absolute shambles behind the scenes. You don't know. It's all how you perceive yourself. You believe that you are the best teacher, the best athlete, best underwater basket weaver you've ever seen. I don't know. However, that does not mean that other people perceive you that way. You know why? Because everyone has an opinion. Let's take LeBron James, for instance. LeBron James is a fantastic basketball player, arguably the best basketball player ever. He probably believes that I'm one of the best that ever was. Totally valid opinion, right? Totally valid point. A lot of people would agree. A lot of people will disagree. A lot of people will be like, oh, LeBron James is trash. He's always injured. He only gets this many points. The guy's fantastic. Do I care for him? I'm not a huge fan of LeBron, but I give credit where it's due. He's a fantastic basketball player. Where I can have an argument with somebody else where their opinion of LeBron James is, oh my God, this guy is the best basketball player in the entire world, better than Kobe, better than Shaq, better than Larry Bird, better than Jordan, better. At the end of the day, perception of yourself is far more important and healthy than perception others have of you. The opinion you have of yourself is more substantial than the opinion others have about you. You know why? Because at the end of the day, everybody talks. Everybody's going to say something about you, whether or not it's good or bad. Whether or not you do something great and you save those puppies from that house fire or you don't. Everyone will have an opinion. Okay? Everybody talks. So let them talk. Okay? You live your life. You do what makes you happy. You do the right thing. You do what fulfills you, and let those people talk along the way. If you take anything away from this, this is the one piece of advice I want you to listen to. Everybody talks. Everybody is going to have an opinion on you. Everyone is going to cast judgment on you. Everyone has a preconceived notion or a perception of you. Everybody talks, whether or not you decide to live your life fulfilled, happy, successful. So you can either let people talk and let their opinions affect you, and then you go cry in a hole and do absolutely nothing with your life because you're like, oh, I'm afraid of people's judgment, or I'm afraid of so-and-so's opinion about me and how I'm going to look to the world. Or you can go live your life happily and satisfied and fulfilled and still let those same exact people talk and say the same thing that they were saying over here. By you going out here and living your life, that opinion that those people have about you or had about you over here, when you actually go out and do something about it, that could change. It probably will change because they see, oh shit, this is actually going on. When I started my whole TikTok thing, the amount of judgment I got was through the roof. It was crazy. But I was so focused and didn't care that now when I'm over here, people are still talking. Don't get me wrong. People still talk. Oh yeah, that's cringe. But the amount of opinions that changed of being like, wow, Troy really fucking did it. Listen, I have still a long way to go. But a lot of opinions over here that were like, oh, this is so cringe, this is whatever, are now like, oh, I know Troy. Yeah, actually Troy and I are great friends. And I'm like, keep these people at bay. But the ones that actually rode with me and believed in me the whole time, those are still my core group of friends. Those are my day one OGs for lifers. I don't know how you say it. Anyways, everyone's going to talk. Everybody talks. Everybody has an opinion. So as opposed to not going for it because everyone's going to cast some stupid fucking judgment that nobody cares because they don't even know who you are. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. I'm going to slow down. Go live your fucking life. Go out for what you want to do. Do what you want to do because regardless, they're still going to talk about you. So make something happen while you're out actually getting it done versus sitting in bed and allowing other people's judgment to suppress you and confine you into some stupid fucking small box where when you're on your deathbed at 70, 80, 90 years old, you're like, wow, I really wish I didn't care about people's judgment so that I could have gone out and done something for myself. Sorry, I had to slow down for a little bit. But anyways, everyone has this opinion, right? Everyone has a perception. With those narratives running around in your life, you will never make everybody happy. I always laugh at the phrase, you're not tequila. You can't make everyone happy. I know so many people that hate fucking tequila. There's so much judgment. There's so many opinions. There's so many narratives. There's so many preconceived notions in this entire world. Like, it is physically impossible to make everybody happy. You just can't. Justin Bieber, one of the most influential people on earth, cannot make everyone in this world happy. You just never will. You never can. You never can. I'm sweating over here because I'm so fired up about this. The moment you start living life for you and doing what makes you happy and feel fulfilled is the moment that you win at life. That's it. The moment you start doing what you want to do and what makes you happy and feel fulfilled is the moment you start winning at life. Those people will still talk. They'll say mean things. They'll say nice things. The people that say the mean things, you don't believe them because it's not true. The people that say nice things, that's nice, but you already knew that you were worth that, so you don't need to listen to that either. Nobody's opinion or judgment matters but your own. That's it. At the end of the day, nobody's opinion or judgment about you, on you, matters but your own. It's as simple as LeBron James. It's as simple as him working his entire ass off to become a great basketball player and having so many critics along the way being, oh, he's too this, he's too that. He believed in himself. He said, I was going to become one of the greatest basketball players in the entire world. Do you think he cared what the critics said? Do you think those that praise him, oh my God, you're so fantastic. They're like, oh my God, I always knew you were going to do it. I always knew you were going to do it. He's like, yeah, so did I. Like, yeah, I know. So it's nothing new. You are who you believe. You can't make everybody happy. So live life for you, not for anybody else but you. Okay, anyways, let's get into the questions because I just rambled on for 49 minutes. That is way too long. Oh, I need to get these shoes. Hold on. I need to get these shoes. See, the item is back in stock. No, it's not. All right, first one. Here we go. We'll get to two. This one, the initials are BM. So hi, BM, if you're watching this. She goes, hey, Troy, love your videos. You're so kind in your delivery. Thank you very much. That means a lot. Personal question that I'm hoping you'll answer. I met a guy on Hinge and we really hit it off. We went on a date and then the second date and he cooked dinner for us at his place. We only made out and I definitely thought he'd follow up to see each other again. It's been a week and I haven't heard from him. Happens. Although he's not texting me to go on another date, do you think there's any non-pathetic way to see if he'd want to be friends and hang out over the summer? Are you guys ever interested in that? We live in a city in the Midwest and it's rare to meet people who I feel a connection to. Thanks. B. Okay, so you went on a couple dates. If we're being totally honest, he probably just wasn't into it, but that's fine. You know, it happens. It's not like there's always got to be a connection the first date or second date out. He could be talking to other people. That's totally fine. I had a conversation about this last night where like dating is plural. Like the act of dating is dating many different people. It's not you're going on a date, one singular one. It's dating. So he's probably talking to other people. If you haven't reached out already, you can if you really want to. I wouldn't say, hey, let's go out as friends because that's you friend zoning yourself. And if you want to be more than friends, I wouldn't reckon that you say, hey, like we should go hang out this summer and, you know, do friendly shit. Here, do this. This is what I'm going to say because I love these. Send a photo of you just looking cute. And if he responds in a positive manner, then maybe you'll like blip back on his radar. And if he doesn't respond the way you wanted or at all, then you know he's just not into it. Yeah. You have nothing to lose. Just letting you guys know right now, if you're watching until this very end, just make them a little bit shorter than this. All right, last one. Here we go. Where do I find him? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Hi, Troy. I literally just binged 3 of your YouTube videos and I absolutely love them. I love you. Something about them is truly just soothing, and you manage to keep my ADHD attention span for more than 5 minutes. Haha. It's because I chop it up, baby. I love your advice and story scenarios. They're funny, cute, sweet, and everything. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Here's the meat and potatoes. Your girl is in her healing era and is ready to start putting myself out there and date. I told myself I can't be scared of what's out there because I may be missing out on some of the best moments of my life. Agreed. I used to tell myself that my future relationship will come to me when it's time and the universe will let it happen, but then I realized that's complete bullshit. Since when did I ever get anything in life without putting in effort and have something handed to me? Like you kept saying, if he wanted to, he would, and I live by that in any scenario. If I wanted to, I would. So my question is, how do I put myself out there? Where do I go to meet a guy that is genuine and completely delusional romantically? Where do I go to meet a guy that is genuine and completely delusional romantically? Because I know what I want and don't have time for douchebags and bullshit. She goes, P.S. When I said delusional, I meant a guy who wants to go on adventures and explore the world. Someone who's like, yeah, no, I get it. Not delusional in like a positive manner, not in like, I'm glad that you're taking action, because sitting at home and doing absolutely nothing on a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is not going to get you anywhere. But it's as easy. Oh, God damn it. My fucking candle loves to just. Is it smoky in this room? It scared the shit out of me. Okay, that's probably my cue to wrap it up soon. Anywhere that there are people is probably where you would find somebody that's cool and adventurous and delusional. We're all delusional in our own way, so I kind of love that. Put yourself out there by getting out there. Grab your girlfriend and be like, hey, let's go to the beach today, or let's go to the park, or let's go sit at the coffee shop and just go talk. Men are always on the prowl, so by you putting yourself out there in the kill zone, that sounds so bad, but it makes sense because like they're always on the prowl. Now they see you and you're on their radar. Guys will come up to you. Just give them the look. If you're at a coffee shop and you see a cute guy, look at him a couple times. Hopefully he gets the hint and he comes up and he talks to you. If he doesn't, it's as simple as you being like, hi, what's good here? Starts the conversation, opens into it, and there you go. For you to get back out there, you have to put yourself back out there. That's all I have to say. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to another episode of Troy Talks a Lot. I am your host, Troy, who does talk a lot, and I appreciate you sitting through this episode. If you have any questions, concerns, hopefully no concerns, comments that you want to make, feel free to email me. The link is in the bio down below if you want me to read any of your scenarios or need any advice on any future situationships, relationships, endeavors, whatever it may be. Smash the like button, leave a comment, share it with your friend. I love you so much. Thank you so much for listening to another episode of Troy Talks a Lot. I know that was a long one. I love you so much. Have a great weekend, and I will see you next Tuesday. Peace. You could do it with me, buddy. And scene.